In today's Southeast series, I shall be outlining the top 20 political figures of all times from the southeastern part of Nigeria. Most of them are no longer alive, whereas the remaining ones are still alive. I shall be listing the 20 of them, and at number 1 is Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe was one of the forces of independence who wrestled independence from the grip of the British colonialists in 1960. Nnamdi Azikiwe was an intellectual, and he was from Onitsha, Anambra State. He was the first president of Nigeria, making him the first person to ever govern Nigeria as a whole. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, GCFR, was a loved Pan-African figure. He was not only popular in Nigeria, he was popular worldwide and one of the respected human figures of all times from Africa. At number 2 is Major General Aguiyi-Ironsi, GCFR. He was a one-time military administrator of Nigeria, and he was from Abia State of Nigeria. He was a respected political figure from the southeast of Nigeria. At number 3 is Dr. Alex Ekwueme, GCON. Dr. Alex Ekwueme, GCON, was an intellectual. He was an architect of global reckoning. Dr. Alex Ekwueme, GCON, was at one time Vice President of Nigeria under Shehu Shagari administration. Dr. Alex Ekwueme was a loved Igbo man and Southeasterner who enjoyed respect from all corners of Nigeria. He was the founder of PDP, People's Democratic Party, which held sway the presidency of Nigeria for 16 good years. Alex Ekwueme was from Oko, Anambra State. Commodore Ebitu Ukiwe is at number 4. Commodore Ebitu Ukiwe, GCON, was at a time Vice President of Nigeria, and he is from Abia State of Nigeria. He is one of the loved human figures from the southeast of Nigeria. Senator Dr. Nwafọ Orizu, GCON, was a Senate president in Nigeria. He was one of the earliest leaders that Nigeria produced immediately after the colonial times. So he was a vice president, and he was from Nnewi, Anambra State of Nigeria. At number 6 is Right Honorable Barrister Edwin Ume Ezoke. Edwin Ume Ezoke was the Speaker of House of Representatives and one of the respected legal luminaries in Nigeria. He was from Anambra State. At number 7 is Chief Emeka Anyaoku, GCON. He is from Ubosi in Anambra State. Chief Emeka Anyaoku, GCON, was the Secretary General of the Commonwealth. He is a respected Nigerian and an Igbo man. He is popular, and his time as the Secretary General of the Commonwealth was characterized with good leadership. He's an Anglican and he's still alive. He's 90-something years old. At number 8 is Senator Chuba Okadigbo, GCOM. Senator Chuba Okadigbo was a special advisor to President at one time and later became Senate President of Nigeria. Senator Dr. Chuba Okadigbo, GCOM, was an intellectual, a university lecturer, and he was loved by Nigerians and Igbo people in particular. His time as the Senate President of Nigeria during Olusegun Obasanjo's era as President of Nigeria, civilian president, was characterized with checks and balances on the executive and the judiciary. So Chuba Okadigbo unfortunately lost his life in Kano in 2023 when he was the vice presidential candidate under Muhammadu Buhari. At number 9 is Chief Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu. And at number 8, Chuba Okadigbo, PhD and GCON, was from Anambra State. At number 9 is Chief Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu. Ojukwu is a popular figure in Africa. He was administrator or the Governor General of the East Central States of Nigeria. He later led the Biafra agitation movement, and the fight lasted for 3 good years when he fled to Ivory Coast. Ojukwu was a son of the richest man in West Africa, Chief Sir Louis Ojukwu, and Ojukwu was from Nnewi, in Nnewi North local government area of Anambra State. At number 10 is Dr. Sir Francis Akanu-Ibiam. Dr. Sir Francis Akanu-Ibiam was the governor of the old East Central State at one time. He is popular, and even in death, people still recognize his achievements. His administration was characterized by good governance, by everything a leader should possess as qualities. Dr. Sir Francis Akanu-Ibiam was a medical doctor, and he was from Afikpo in today's Ebonyi State of Nigeria. At number 11 is Chief Sam Mbakwe. Chief Sam Mbakwe was a governor in Imo State, and his leadership was characterized by good governance, and he is still loved even in death. Sam Mbakwe was a good figure to Igbo people and to Southeasterners and to Nigeria in general. He was loved and respected. At number 12 is Barrister Anyim, Pius Anyim. He was a Senate President of Nigeria during the Olusegun Obasanjo era from year 2000 to 2003. Barrister Anyim, Pius Anyim, was during Dr. Goodluck Jonathan's era a secretary to the federal government of Nigeria. Barrister Senator Anyim Pius Anyim, GCON, is still alive, and he is from Ivo Ishago, Ivo local government area of today's Ebonyi State. At number 13 is Dr. Michael Okpara, popularly referred to as Dr. M.I. Okpara. He was the governor of the East Central State of Nigeria, and he is the most loved public figure in Southeast. His administration was characterized by good governance, by love for fatherland, and he was celebrated again and again, and he still respected among the matters of good governance in Nigeria. He was from Umuahia in today's Abia State of Nigeria. At number 14 is Chief Ajanwachukwu. Chief Ajanwachukwu was the first Minister of Education Nigeria ever had. He was a vibrant and learned man. He was from Okpose, Ohozara local government area of Ebonyi State. Whenever we talk about education, Ministry of Education in Nigeria, what comes to mind first is Chief Ajanwachukwu, and his son later became Minister of Education in Nigeria, Dr. Igwe Ajanwachukwu. At number 15 is Chief Ukpabi Asika. Chief Ukpabi Asika was a governor or administrator of Eastern State of Nigeria. He took over from Chukwemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu during the Biafran struggle. Ukpabi Asika was from Onitsha in Anambra State of Nigeria, and his administration was characterized by good governance. At number 16 is Senator Ken Nnamani, GCON. Senator Ken Nnamani was a Senate president under Chief Olusegun Obasanjo as the President of Nigeria. Senator Ken Nnamani was or is regarded as the Senate President that scuttled Olusegun Obasanjo's third-term agenda. He is respected for that singular act. He is from Enugu State, specifically from Enugu South local government area of Enugu State. He is still much alive and vibrant. At number 17 is Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, GCON. Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, GCON, was a Minister of Finance in Nigeria, a well-celebrated African of female gender. He is currently the chairman of World Trade Organization, an organization that is well revered. Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala is originally from Delta State, Ogwashukwu. Her father was a traditional ruler and a professor, but Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala is married to an Abia State man, and he is regarded as a full-blown Southeasterner. At number 18 is Sir Peter Obi, though he chose to be called Mr. Peter Obi, but he's a knight, a papal knight for that matter. Peter Obi is the most popular politician in today's southeast of Nigeria. He holds National Honors Award of Commander of the Order of Nigeria, CON. Peter Obi was governor of Anambra State for 8 years, and he was impeached 2 times, and he won 2 times. He got his mandate from court when his election was rigged in 2003. And that rigging favored Senator Dr. Chris Nwabeze Ngige, OON. But Peter Obi collected it back from him at the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Peter Obi is known for his uprightness, good leadership qualities. He contested for president and he was said to have won that election in 2023 under Labour Party. He is contesting again to be president of Nigeria in 2027. Mr. Peter Obi, CON, is from Agolo, an Aucha local government area of Anambra State. At number 19 is Senator Adolphus Wabara. Senator Adolphus Wabara, GCON, was Senate President of Nigeria, and he is from Abia State of Nigeria. At number 20 is Chief Kensele Mbadiwe, popularly known as Chief K.O. Mbadiwe. He was a minister in Nigeria, was one of the earliest politicians that Nigeria produced. He is late, and he was from Arondi Zog, Idato, in Imo State. These are the top 20 political figures of all times from the southeast of Nigeria. There might be others, but these are the 20 that I found imperative to tag the 20 most popular and political figures from southeast of Nigeria of all times. So the basis upon which I drew this conclusion, this list, I drew the list from those who were president of Nigeria, those who were vice president of Nigeria, those who were senate president of Nigeria, those who were speakers of the House of Representatives in Nigeria, those who were governors of East Central States, those who were old governors from Imo State and Abia State, whose name rang bells. I drew it from those who were ministers and were popular. I also picked from international services the figures who represented Nigeria globally, who are from southeastern part of Nigeria. So thank you for watching. If you have an opinion, you are free to make. Thank you. I am Sir Chika Nwoba.